Hello and welcome back to another episode of JJ's Needful Things for Hot Toys Ahsoka from Season 2. This is Ahsoka the White. I think the box is pretty standard for Star Wars boxes, but the figure is so solid, it looks just like Rosario Dawson, so I think it kind of works. I prefer art on the front and maybe a picture of the figure on the back, but that's just me. I think they did a fantastic job of nailing the size of actual Rosario Dawson. She's a little bit shorter this time, which Rosario is not the tallest in the world. And I feel like that they got her stature and her posture correct. The last Ahsoka, which I love, was a little bit different, but I really like this one. I think it matches the actor perfectly. Now, here are the two face sculpts, not head sculpts, because it's the same head, you just get two different faces. I'm not really a huge fan of this angry face very much. I don't think it looks like Rosario Dawson angry. I feel like it looks like a completely different person. I also don't necessarily feel like it's a needed face sculpt. I feel like the Ahsoka the White was more of a calm character, like a more laid back and collected character, whereas I understood it for like season 1, but I think for season 2 we could have used a smiling face sculpt instead of an angry one. As far as the materials being used, the boots are made out of hard plastic. There's nothing really rubber there. The clothing is super nice. It has that very samurai look to it, and the beads are stiff, but they fall like that they're loose beads. Just everything about it is really nice. It's very similar to the last season Ahsoka, but it just depends on like what you prefer. Do you like the dark colored outfit, or do you like the Ahsoka the White? I'm more of a fan of this one, although I think both are awesome, and they both utilize very similar materials, so if you're used to the first one, you're gonna feel this is very close to home with this one. It's very similar, but happy with it in all regards.
What's in the box?
So in the box with the hands, you're going to get your typical two relaxed hands, and then also your typical two fists. After that, you're going to get the two saber holding hands, and below that, you're going to get one force pushing hands. I feel like they could have given us more, but this pretty much gets the job done. And here is Ahsoka's long saber with the whirlwind blade. That's not what it's called, but that's what I call it. I feel like it makes the most sense. It's a little hard to see in the white background. I probably, in retrospect, should have used a black background, but there's your typical Jedi saber. Here is the short-hilted whirlwind saber blade. And these are the ones that are disconnected from the actual battery pack. And here are the two straight blades that you get for the sabers as well. And here are the battery pack lightsabers so that you could hook them up to a USB-C. Not a fan. And here is Ahsoka's stand, which I absolutely love. Finally a Star Wars figure that doesn't come with that rectangular grate. I know the other Ahsoka did, but that was, I think, the deluxe? I don't know. But I'm very happy with this stand. I think it is very cool looking and goes with the show very well. So I'll start with the negatives. The joints on the elbows are kind of on like a ball bearing joint. It's different than we've had before. And if you're ever feeling any pushback with the fabric that goes over the elbow, be very careful not to force it, because I kind of broke mine. I fixed it with a rubber band, but it's kind of a bummer. On the positives, and there's many positives, I love the face sculpt. The standard face sculpt is beautiful. It looks just like Rosario Dawson. She has a good amount of flexibility in the legs, like pretty solid. The materials are really nice, and I think just overall looks just like the character from the show. I don't really like the angry face sculpt that much. Again, I think they could have given us a happy one or a smiling one. That would have been awesome. But at the end of the day, this is a fantastic figure. What's my final score? 9.5 snips out of 10.